Welcome to the Blazing Dominion. Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. But who reigns supreme in the Dominion? Blazing Dominion. The 4th core booster for 2025 will go on sale January 24th, 2026. This pack includes powerful new themes, as well as cards that power up classic popular themes, as well as cards related to the promotional anime shorts, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Card Game Chronicles, as well as a wide variety of versatile cards that can be used in the upcoming metagame. Also, each box includes a +1 assist pack that includes vital cards reprinted. For this pack's included themes. Also, 20 cards in this pack will come Prismatic Secret Rare and Secret Rare. Blazing Dominion drops January 25th, 2026 with 176 yen a pack, which is actually not too bad. Now, what in the world is Blazing Dominion? So this will be our April-May core set. There's a couple of interesting little things that they did in this set advertising that feels a little bit different. Now, we are very, very keen on the name sense here. One of the things that I would love to see with Blazing Dominion is kind of this return back to salamangreat cards. Now, let's call it what it is at this point in time. You've probably paid attention to the current state that Salad's in, and you'd be like, well, Robbie, they just got, this new rank. They just got support in the Fire Duelist pack. When you kind of roll back the dice on that, that was a year and a half, 2.5 years ago. Actually, now the Duelist packs have pretty much failed and Konami realized that this was an awful product. They kind of just stopped doing the Duelist packs and they just started kind of incorporating the support into main sets, which was probably one of the best ideas that Konami could do, because they can hit the nail on the nostalgia slot. They can go, hey, here's a Yu-Gi-Oh set. We can cash in on the nostalgia, but we can also kind of, dance the fine line of, we gave support to one of the many old anime decks. Now you guys you're getting something. So we go back to my discussion about salamangreat at this point. Salad has been pretty spoiled in their recent upgrades, and I just feel like Salad could realistically use 8 to 10 cards in order to kind of revolutionize them. Now, the problem with this, though, is we're coming off of already seeing a set that might not allow this to happen. I would absolutely love to see Salad. Also, to be fair, what does Salad really need? Because right now, Salad's gimmick is, we make super big Link monsters. Actually, I guess Salad could technically use a Link 5. The problem is we just got Burst Protocol. Burst Protocol took the slot for, what we could have for salamangreat. I do not imagine that Konami is going to want to do 2 Link frame sets back to back. That just, as much as we would love to see a salamangreat Link 5, and we could definitely see this in another 2.5, 3-year cycle here by the time that we swing back. But as much as we want to see Salad, I don't think that salamangreat is the choice. Which begs the next question. What actually checks the marks for Blazing Dominion? When you're going through all of, the eras across things. Utopia era, I can't really think of anything. Arc V, there was nothing in there. Jaden, if you really wanted to toss the bill and go, hey, maybe this could be some volcanic support or something like that, and then you realize, oh wait, we had evil heroes. Okay, so we can't do that. The only other likely candidate that this spins us back to is Red Dragon Archfiend and Red Nova Dragon and all of this. Now, keep in mind, we did have that really off-the-wall concept of that Earthbound Immortal that basically allowed you to cheat out Red Nova Dragon. Now, I'm not going to say that, Jack Atlas is massively spoiled here, but we did get Yusei's cards in a structure deck, which means that we could hypothetically see Jack Atlas here getting some power-ups. Now, another off-the-wall topic here, in this same set, or, you know, somewhere else along the way, we could also see Blackwing support. You gotta remember, Konami made that 5D's product. They're not entirely stupid. They had the foresight out here to go, hey, we're gonna print all these Blackwing cards, that way you guys can actually get access to these. And that was kind of the point of the product. I would love the concept of the Signer Dragons being able to kind of merge and do things, but unfortunately, Bramble Rose was already made, and Bramble Rose was just an upgrade to the former self. So the idea of seeing a Blackwing Dragon and, you know, Red Nova Dragon or Red Dragon Archfiend coming together, unfortunately becomes invalidated because of Bramble Rose Dragon. I mean, that would have been such a cool concept to see the signers combining their powers, maybe not so much as all 5 of them, but taking a step back to actually see that we could work together in clusters. You know, we could have also seen, you know, Stardust Red Dragon Archfiend, for example. It would also be really cool to see maybe Red Nova doesn't necessarily, you know, get something crazy in this set, but we could turn this into, you know, using the Assault Mode cards and kind of giving them another chance. Assault Mode Activate is one of the archetypes that kind of popped up into this particular era, but it never really took off. You know, it had its time. I mean, we saw the Psyframe pack, or we saw the Assault Mode package being splashed. We've seen it before, but I would love to see, you know, these old classic boss monsters get some new forms. It'd be something that Konami could do for, you know, one every set. You know, a new Assault Mode Activate boss monster would be awesome. But I think you're looking at a Red Dragon Archfiend set. No matter how much we want to say, well, maybe we don't want this, the voice actor of Jack is going to be thrilled for this in Japan. That duelist is one of the happiest duelists I've seen. They were always very ecstatic, and I gotta tell you, they love Red Dragon Archfiend and him over there. Now, you also, something else I want to point in here, that they included a wording that says a wide variety of versatile cards that can be used in the upcoming metagame. I think Konami's kind of realizing now that we need to make some generic stuff. It's not that, like, these sets have been doing terrible, but they need to make cards that can be used more versatilely in order to actually give some counterplay to the meta, man. There have been so many problems that have been coming up recently that if we could have another hand trap or something to use. And I also think that they're going to want Blazing Dominion to be a very, very strong set. It's a little bit more unusual for Konami to point out specifically the phrasing more versatile. I don't know if this is going to mean we could see more board break or more powerhouse cards. I don't really know. But if Konami's making a statement like this, it means that there's going to be some sort of generic support in here, or they're planning on powering up things like Mimighoul, you know, some of the World Premiere Pack stuff, maybe some of the other themes, but they specifically versatile is an interesting choice. Blazing Dominion will be our April/May set, depending on how we get it. I'm assuming that this set is going to be pretty interesting for kind of what we're expecting to come out of this. Whether or not, you know, it flops, I mean, not every set can be a banger, but I'm hoping for no more flopperoos, because this has been pretty annoying to see the shelf life of some of this product. So what are you guys hoping for out of this? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.